so nice and cozy in that space. Well, Zero Water's portable filtration system has 5-stage filtration to help remove ultrafine particles. It's also easy to grip and has a color change window, so today's audience will all take one home. Enjoy. And we'll draw for a Zero Water prize pack as well after the show today. But before we get there, we got to take some of your questions. We've got Judy right now in the audience. Judy, you've got a question for Sharon?
Yes, I do. Hi, Sharon. I would like to update my kitchen and family room area with regards specifically to the wall colors and the cabinetry colors.
All right. Well, we were chatting a little bit before the show started, and I thought the fireplace, to me, has a really great source of colors, and they're more contemporary, too. So I think you can pull some of those really nice grays from there, and that alone on the wall will really make it feel a lot more contemporary. But I'll actually show you the kitchen as well. And in the kitchen, I thought it was quite nice, but she's really interested in painting the cabinets to, again, give it a little bit more of a contemporary spin. So one thing that we're seeing a lot of is having the base cabinets painted a darker color than the upper cabinets. And it's really nice just to, in some cases, maybe ground it more with the floor, or just to add, when you have a nice big open kitchen like this, it just adds a nice area of interest. And with the dark countertop, I thought that Coventry Gray, which I know, Brian, you used at the Princess Margaret house as one of the main colors, and it's a little bit darker, at least when you compare it to white. So I think it's not shockingly charcoal or anything, but it's just a little bit more gray, and it's still like a nice, cool, fresh color, and I thought it'll look nice, and the black countertop will still have some punch. And then for the upper cabinets, my good old favorite White Dove, OC17. And then that can be used as a trim and ceilings throughout the rest of your house if you get to that stage. But for the walls, I was thinking a lighter gray, not as light as White Dove, but Collingwood is a really nice one. Isn't that great? And that is actually in the Gluckstein Home palette as well. So that would be really nice and soft, and I think it'll draw the colors from the fireplace. So that'll work really well in the kitchen, but then going into the, back to your living area here, drawing from there, having the Collingwood on the walls will really be a lot less saturated than that golden color that you have. And I think that you might want to consider changing the furniture out. You know, maybe you can pass it on, because even reupholstering it can cost so much money. It's not
pass it on. That's a nice way to say
it really nicely, didn't I?
So diplomatic.
Brian wouldn't have been so nice.
Donate it.
Pass it on, and you know, see if anybody else wants it, maybe.
But I think
you're so sweet. Pass it on. Okay.
So my suggestion would be to look at a 2-seater. So I just did a quick little floor plan here. So the fireplace is still great. Pick the charcoal color from the, he's laughing at me still. Put the charcoal color from the fireplace, a darker charcoal color, and get a nice little simple 2-seater. It can still be really comfy, like those big recliners. And maybe instead of this nice glass coffee table I was going to suggest, you get a nice comfy ottoman so you can still put your feet up. But it just looks better on camera to do the glass table. So, and then 2 smaller side chairs that you can still walk through that open space that goes out into your hallway. So something small, and just keep the colors pretty simple, but accessorize with your cushions and maybe throws, and kind of warm up things that way. And then of course on the fireplace, it's a really great place to either put a nice big piece of colorful art, or a mirror, or something with a little bit more with more shape. I mean, I always love doing that sunburst mirror, which it's really kind of looking like a spider right now, but you get the idea. Something like that.
Yeah, cool. Very nice. I love that. Great. So we love that you come in with your questions. We actually want to hear from you. If you are moving into your first home and you have decorating questions, this is the time to get the advice. So send your pictures and questions to submissions@cityline.ca, and we'll answer them on the show. Maybe we'll have you come down as well.